Dr. William Will Harwood and his wife Alice live in New York City with their daughter Helena. At a Christmas party hosted by patient Victor Ziegler, Will reunites with old medical school classmate Nick Nightingale, who now plays piano professionally. An old Hungarian guest attempts to make love with Alice while two young models try to make love with Bill. Host Victor interrupts with news of an overdose by Mandy, a young woman he was making love with, and Bill aids in Mandy's recovery. The very next night, while smoking marijuana, Alice and Bill discuss their unfulfilled temptations, as Bill is not jealous of other men's attraction to Alice as believing women to be naturally faithful, and Alice admits to fantasizing about a naval officer she met on vacation and have considered leaving Bill and Helen. Bill is disturbed before being called to a patient's house. The patient's daughter Marion tries to make love to Bill, but he refuses. After leaving Marion's, Bill meets a prostitute named Domino. When Alice calls, he pays Domino's to make love and meets Nick at jazz club. Nick describes a mass orgy in mansion outside New York City where he will play piano blindfolded, and Bill offers money to rent a costume from a shop where he finds a young girl with two men. Bill goes to the mansion and gives him the password, discovering the ritual in progress. A masked woman warns him he is in danger. The master of ceremonies unmasks himself, but the woman who warned him intervenes. He insists on redeeming him at a personal cost, and he is left off with a warning to keep quiet. As Bill comes home, feeling guilty and confused, only to find Alice laughing in her sleep, he, he wakes her up and she carefully tells him about the dream where she was making in love with a naval officer and many other men, and laughing at the idea of Bill watching. The very next day, Bill goes to Nick's hotel, but the desk clerk tells him that Nick left with two dangerous looking men, and Bill returns the costume but realizes he has misplaced the mask and turns that it has been sold to the young girl he was slavery. In the afternoon, consumed by thoughts of his wife's infidelity, Bill leaves work early and returns to a site of orgy. At the front gate, he is handed an envelope with a warning to stay away. That very evening, Bill tries to call Marion but hangs up when her fiancé answers. He decides to go to Domino's apartment to consummate their affair, but is met by her roommate Sally. Although there is different vibe between them, Sally informs Bill that Domino has just received news that she is HIV positive and in leaves. After leaving the apartment, Bill is followed by a mysterious figure. He discovers that an ex-beauty queen Mandy has died from an overdose and identifies her at the morgue. Later, Ziegler summons him and admits to being a guest at orgy, revealing that Bill was identified through his association with Nick, as Ziegler assures Bill that the secret society only aims to intimidate him into silence but implies that they are capable of taking actions if necessary. As Bill returns home to find a dented mask on his pillow and confides in his wife, Alice, about past 2 days, the next day they go Christmas shopping with their daughter, and Bill apologizes to Alice. She suggests to do something as soon as possible, to which Bill asks what she means, and Alice simply responds with to make love.